Hi everyone, my name is Jackson Fuller. Today I'm going to explain how international trade can improve economic well-being. We'll look at this through welfare economics, focusing on consumer surplus, producer surplus, and total surplus. And then we'll also look at a real-world example from Vietnam's coffee industry. Okay, so first, let's have a quick refresher. So consumer surplus is the difference between what buyers are willing to pay and what they actually pay. Producer surplus is the difference between what sellers receive and the minimum they'd accept. Add them together and you get the total surplus, which measures the total economic benefit to society. Trade is important because it allows countries to specialize in what they do best, a concept called comparative advantage, and that increases total welfare. So now let's look at Vietnam. So before 1990s, it produced very little coffee. But after opening up to trade and joining the World Trade Organization, it discovered a comparative advantage in coffee production. Vietnam's climate, which also had low labor costs and available farmland, made it very efficient at producing coffee beans. So exporting to countries like the US and Germany brought really new opportunities for farmers and the economy in general. So when Vietnam traded coffee internationally, the world price became the price Vietnamese farmers could sell at, higher than what they could get in a closed economy. So producer surplus in Vietnam increased as farmers earned more income. Consumer surplus in importing countries rose as people could buy more coffee for less. Some coffee producers in other countries like Ethiopia or Brazil saw lower prices and even lost a bit of producer surplus. Even so, global total surplus went up, meaning total welfare overall improved. The gains to efficient producers and consumers outweighed the losses to less efficient producers. So by the early 2000s, Vietnam became the world's second largest coffee exporter, lifting millions out of poverty and creating new jobs, roads, and schools in many different areas. Not everyone benefited though. Some global competitors faced tougher conditions, showing that trade creates both winners as well as losers, which is why governments sometimes offer retraining programs or trade adjustment assistance. So to sum it up, trade increases total surplus by letting countries specialize where they're most efficient. In Vietnam's case, producers and global consumers gained, even though some competitors lost out. But that's how trade through the lens of welfare economics can really lead to a net increase in economics well-being. Thank you.